It's time for Down Home in DFW, where we chat with top realtors Nancy Piper and Marion DeUnger to find out about how we can have the best possible real estate experience. And today we're chatting about pre-owned homes versus new construction, and we thank them for sponsoring today. So excited to continue, gosh, to be able to learn from you ladies. Marion, you talk about plumb and level being the two most important words when it comes to new construction. Talk about that.
I learned 31 years ago that there's a big difference between builders, and I was surprised, so I did some further checking, discovered there's no licensing requirements in the state of Texas for builders.
Unbelievable.
So I bought a measuring tape and a level, and I went into homes, and I noticed windows were crooked and doors weren't level and foundations were uneven. Those were the bad guys. So I started looking for the good guys. So if your foundation's not level, if things aren't plumb and level, you'll have air leaks, water leaks, drywall problems. It just, it just sets the stage for a bad house.
As we're going through the process and the home is in the framing stage, what do homeowners need to look for? Because we want to be empowered like both of you are.
Well, in different parts of the country, there are different types of framing. What we do, I think, is the best of any of the states or any place. These little finger joists, I don't know if you can see these right here, those fit together. It makes this framing sturdy and permanent.
Okay, Nancy, I want to talk to you about this. What should homeowners think about or look for in terms of wiring when the walls are still open, when they are a part of that new construction process?
Right. New construction, the neat thing about it is if it's in a house like this, in this stage, they've probably met with the builder and they've specifically put things into the wiring that they want for their own lifestyle. So they would have added electrical plugs. They would have, I just had a lady that put 8 plugs in her bathroom for all her hair products, right? So you want to, at this stage, before all that's covered up, you want to walk the house and make sure they didn't miss anything. Because once they button those walls up, it's very expensive to make those changes.
Okay, that's a really good tip. I love that one. Here's the other thing. We have had some really rough winters lately, so I think that, insulation's top of mind. What do we need to think about when it comes to insulation?
Well, insulation is, not just insulation. There's different kinds of insulation. There's foam insulation. There's the pink insulation that we see in this house. They both work great, but there's some other components that make it work great, and that's the type of windows you're using, because windows are a big hole in the wall. And if you don't have good windows and good seals, it doesn't matter what you put in the house.
When it comes to plumbing, what do we need to be looking for, whether we are getting a pre-owned home or new construction?
In 1978, there were laws passed that were so important to the consumer. The main one is that no more cast iron plumbing, which is a big problem. So if you purchase a home built prior to 1978, make sure that plumbing has been replaced. In today's plumbing, we have a choice of copper or PEX. Most of our builders choose PEX, which is also a more stable and desirable product.
And finally, Nancy, a lot of homeowners in North Texas and across the Metroplex use a volume builder where they get several different selections that they can go through. How can a realtor help them during that process?
As a realtor, our job isn't just to get your contract signed. Our job is to help you through that whole process. And so we also are looking at your interest at the end of this purchase when you're ready to sell the property. So we want to make sure your selections are on point. Purple may be your favorite color, but it's not a lot of people's favorite color. So we want to make sure that they're making smart decisions that's going to help them make more money on the home when they actually sell.
Really, really good point. I do love some purple. I do love some pink walls. Thank you, ladies, both so much for just the intel today and for helping to guide us through this. Listen, if you are somebody who's about to go through this process or you know that that's on the horizon, give them a call. The website is downhome@dfw.com, and we will also link that on our website, cw33.com.